All right. Good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back on this lovely Monday. I'll tell you, what a great Monday morning. I haven't seen a Monday like this in like a long time. We got a good runner we're going on right now in this GRNQ. Huge iceberg orders. I know you guys did great already in the cyber group room. Everybody was trading it and doing well. I'm just going to bring this up really quick. Look at all these iceberg orders that just keep popping up there. Look, bam, 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 bam. Look at those red bars. 10,000, 50,000. These orders are coming in. So stock, look, already busting through 284. Congratulations. You guys did great so far this morning. I think some of you could probably even call it could call it in early so far. But stock's doing great. A lot of other stocks that are moving. I'm telling you, I haven't seen a Monday like this. A couple of good news. Obviously, you heard what's going on with the president. The president, it looks like he's doing better. Thank God for the economy and everything. You don't ever want to see any world leader happen to anybody, if it's a Democrat or Republican. That is not good for the free world, too. And you could see how markets around the world affected by it. So that also has put a nice little positive on the market. And it looks like we're doing pretty well. It looks like we're getting close back to about 200 points. We're getting back to almost 27,800. So it looks like we're doing well there. But before we do that, guys, let's go hop over and talk about what happened on Friday. First of all, hope everyone had a nice weekend. Hopefully everybody's ready to start a new week. I first want to make one big shout out. Very important person in my life. My middle son, it's his birthday today, Max Pugliese. Max, congratulations. Happy birthday on his 17th birthday. If everyone just wish him a happy birthday, thank you very much, Max. I told him I was going to do that. Broadcast it live. I think he actually, some of you probably even see him around. Comes to all the on sites once in a while. Another family member wants to get into the trading business. But thanks everybody, appreciate it. All right, so let's talk about what happened on Friday, and then let's go hop on and see what's going on this morning. So anyway, I thought Friday was actually a really good day. Fridays are like 50-50, you know what I mean? But there were a couple of nice little moves that did well. We'll start off with, why am I having a problem typing here? Come on. CTIC. All right. So CTIC, a 5-minute chart. You can see I can get a little better one there. So you can see CTIC was a really nice move in the middle of the day. That stock went from $2.40 to $3. Nice little pop. Nice little move right there. SLDB also. Nice little move, $3.50 to about almost $5 a share. Right in the middle of the day. A lot of these came like a little late. I don't know why, but they did make some nice moves. Look at the long-term chart right there. A beautiful little chart right there. And that was the one that we traded the day before. That stock went from like 3 to about 6. So that one moved pretty nicely. And then OX was also a really nice one. She's moving again this morning. I might throw it on the watch list and keep an eye on it. Look, I can make a little bit of Fausto flag right now. NNOX. Going to keep an eye on that one. WWR also, nice little mover. We've been doing well with WWR. She's got a couple of nasty shakes here and there. You could throw her on the watch list too. But I'm telling you, my watch list for a Monday is, I'm going to have to throw some out because it's getting a lot bigger than I would like. That one's doing pretty well. XTNT. That one, I think that a lot of us made most of our money on that one. You could see it had great iceberg orders on the right. It's got a couple of, I don't know what I never seen a 1-share trade. I tell you, I'd never seen it like that. Out of the 25 years I've been in business, I never seen 1 at $1.48, $1.49, and you got 1,000, 1. Usually it's like blank, which is kind of weird. All right. But anyway, that was a nice move too also on Friday. So anyway, Fridays are back in our archive. Let's focus on Monday. Hopefully everyone had a good week last week. I remember I told you September, October, November, the best months of the year to trade. So let's hop on. Let's go on. Let's see what's this morning. So there were two really big winners that we did really well this morning with. CRVS was a great pre-market morning mover. A lot of us did really well. If you logged into 8 o'clock this morning, it went from 560 to 640, and then it tested a really big iceberg order out there. Stock started, once it hit that brick wall, the thing broke. I personally, if you notice in the cyber group room, I did mention to you, it was testing a big support levels right around here, around $6. And I didn't like it because it was making a higher low. And you could see it start around 8:30. And then I could see them break a new high right around about 850. And I said, you know what? Stock's not looking too good. And sure enough, good thing if you got out of it, you did pretty well. So that was that. So that one did pretty well. That one was good for us pre-market traders. GRNQ, telling you, this is hands down the best stock that we traded so far this morning. Stock at literally less than 10 minutes ago, okay? Stock was at $1.60. It ran to $2.80. Where are you going to make $1,000, $1 on a stock? Oh, I know where. Here in the Cyber Group room. That's how we do it. That stock did a great trade. I'm telling you, everyone should be done already. If you're part of Cyber Group room, you should all be done as of right now. That stock was the biggest mover so far this morning. Unfortunately, I didn't have it at the 7:50 time zone. It just came out of nowhere pretty late, right around like almost like 8:50 it showed up. So you just got to jump on the bandwagon. Nice little trend. All algos, by the way. All algos on this one stock. All right, so what else we got going on here? You know what? The ENLV, I'm going to scratch it. It's gapped up pretty big this morning, up 37%. A million shares, which really didn't go anywhere. Also, there was a stock that also came up on my watch list, Gain. It's gapped up big, about 16%, 250,000 shares pre-market. Tier size are quite ugly. It's got a couple of good iceberg orders. You get 1880 and stuff like that. I don't know. Sometimes these stocks come from nowhere right when the market opens up and they'll take off. So that one also. There's there's actually a few of them here for crying out loud. BOXL. That one also showed up on my radar. Now, the reason why I put this on my watch list is, remember we traded the stock in July, where from $1 to $4.50. If you're a student here at CyberTrading University and you've done your journals, go back and check the stock and see how you did with it. A lot of you are going to be very, very impressed. So because I know the stock very well, we made a lot of money. I would go back and watch, because remember, the goal is you got to remember where they're really big shakes, where they're good iceberg orders, all those little things. Did they play head fakes on it? These are things that teach you to become a good trader. Remember, it's not about making money. It's about stop losing it. Okay. Once you learn how to stop losing, that's how you make. So you want to know how you trade these stocks, because then it'll let you know. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I will go back to it. Another stock that's gapped up a little bit big, took a huge hit, $20 stock. It's been on a little bit of an uptrend. It's going up nice and slow. You could see there in a long-term chart, stock was just real low, below $4. It's kind of creeping up there a little bit. Could be a nice little swing trade. But I don't know about day trade so far, but it is up, 8%. A couple other ones that came up. Again, let's scratch this one. This one looks like it was doing awesome. KOS. Now it's starting to back off right now. So that's not going anywhere. And what else? Oh, DraftKings. DKNG. So DraftKings taking a big hit this morning because they just came out with news that they're going to release like 30 million shares of common stock. Now, if you remember, we had the same thing that happened to us when we traded BJ's. And BJ's was at like 25. And when they did that, they did a secondary offering and he knocked the stock down to 2. It's not a terrible thing because you know how volatile the stock is, but look how gorgeous that chart is. I think they just need more shares because they want to give it to, listen, Michael Jordan jumped aboard. Everyone's jumping aboard. They got to give shares out. So, and also kind of would help with the volatility. Remember, when there's more shares, you won't have ugly spreads and stuff like you could see. The stock is very hard to day trade. So maybe that's, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. Okay. But it was a bad thing this morning. But you know what? Shockingly, it did come back. It was down more than that. And it literally just recovered about $1. So not a terrible thing. Another thing I also want to keep an eye. Remember, we have industries that pretty hot. Well, you heard that maybe Biden's leading a lot in the polls for the presidency. So what is the Biden administration favoring? Okay, the Green New Deal. So listen, there's an industry that's moving pretty hot. What is a hot industry for that? Solar stocks. I want you to keep an eye on some of the stock. We've been talking about these for a while. VSLR. Okay, look at the swing trade on that. The stock literally 25 to 45. We talked about this last week. You guys know about this. CSQ, Canadian Solar. They don't look good on a day trade, but if you look in the swing trade, look how nice those charts look. JKS, another one. Look at that. Gorgeous. 20 to 44. So solar stocks are really picking up. Now, I talked about solar stocks when Obama was in office and no one knew about it. Then all of a sudden Kramer talked about it. And the only reason why you haven't heard people talking about it too much is because they haven't popped up in the big percentage gainers. That's how I basically find them. then you know what? If you get some advertisement, then these stocks will take off. So keep an eye on the solar stocks, okay? Because look, that is a gorgeous stock. This stock literally, JKS, less than what? 2 weeks ago was $20. It's already doubled, okay? So, but when you look at the intraday chart, it looks disgusting, all right? So anyway, a lot of big stocks that are moving this morning. All right, guys. Anything else? We got Benji on YouTube says, Fausto, what about the NNOX? Now, regarding about that stock, I saw that early this morning. And then, you know what? I took it off my list because, first of all, it's an IPO. Secondly, it's got a very big spread. It's only up about 5%, which is not bad, you know. But I would probably listen, it's the only reason why you're here is to make money, right? And you don't want to go out there and risk a lot to make risk a lot to make the same amount of money. We could trade something else. We'll keep it on the watch list. We'll check it out, but I'd rather trade some of the other ones. All right. Anything else? Anything else, guys? All right. Listen, remember, it is Monday. Monday is usually not a good day. Come back from a weekend, but it is not. It's the summer's over. People really didn't do too much last week. So over the weekend, big list. Just be very picky and let's work to get like a team and then go from there. JKS, I missed. Yeah, I know, Grant. It looks like a really good stock. I was talking about it for, the solar stocks for about 2 weeks now. So you could see that they're doing pretty well. All right, everybody. So listen, don't forget a couple of things before we go. Just make a couple of announcements. Make a couple announcements here. Let me just bring this over. All right. So don't forget, open house on the 8th, every week here, live with me at 12 o'clock. And then the multi-speaker event, the biggest Wealth 365 event, October 12th and October 17th. You're going to have some of the biggest speakers in the industry. You're going to have you're going to have a lot of politicians are going to be speaking at this event. And you know what? This is your money. You have to know what to do with your money. And I'm going to be speaking there. So I'm looking forward to going toe-to-toe with some of these politicians, and these analysts. So I always have a fun and kick at it because remember, they're not traders, okay? They're analysts. And also they want to fit some with their agenda. But listen, what we are the party of? The party of traders. So you know what? The more they advertise, the more it makes a market move, and that's what we're going to focus on. So make sure you go to our website and register for those events, and we'll send a link out. Guys, good luck today. Happy trading. We'll be back here at 2:30 for the afternoon. So if you're all logged in from YouTube and Facebook, if you want to get into the trading room, just click on the bottom and register. If you're new here to Cyber Trade University and today's your first day in the trading room for the week, we usually tell you start on a Monday. Please do not buy anything. Your job is just to watch and see, not me or my instructors, see if everybody else makes money, because this is the greatest job in the world. But you don't know if it's really for you yet until you get in there. All right. John, we're going to check that out. Okay. All right. We'll check that out. Why, if the site is not, it should be working, but we'll check it out in a minute. All right, everybody. Good luck. Happy trading. And we'll see you back here at 2:30. Cyber traders will start commentating in the trading room within the next exactly 9:30. Happy trading, everyone. Be safe.